Hello, beautiful and kind people. I and Nugget are so happy to be sitting here on green grass. Winters on the farm are really hard. All our animals need are three basic things: food, water, and shelter. And here on the farm, my wife and I are the only ones able to provide that, because basically none of our animals have jobs. And both of us work in not very high-paying jobs, so it has been a struggle. In fact, this year has been worse than any years before. We're finding that the cost of everything is more. Our gas is more, our food is more, but the other things we need to feed our animals and keep them safe are also more, because the people who are providing them are having to pay more. It feels like sometimes things just keep increasing and increasing, and we really hope that there's an end in sight. It's been a long, tough winter, but watching these horses eat this green grass is making my heart leap. Our crew normally has lots of space to explore during the summers. We have lots of pastures and they even can roam in our yards, but in winter, we have to find cozy, warm spaces for them. We do things like put greenhouse plastic around our barns to block any wind and snow. We add a whole bunch of straw in so our pigs can have snugly warm spots to sleep. We wrapped our entire chicken coop so that they have a warm space to roost and are out of the wind. Our ducks, who normally live in our garden during the summer, are also now staying with our chickens. Normally they're out there taking care of pests and feeding on fresh veggies, but with the bare plants and hungry predators around, it's not so safe. So during the winter, we scoop them up and move them in with the chickens where they're super crowded, but they're cozy and warm. The easiest resource for us is water, because we have a well. During the summer, everything is easy. Wash out the water troughs and the buckets and then fill them up. The winter brings many complications. First of all, the water freezes, so every morning we spend time breaking up the ice in every water bucket. And on a farm, there are a lot of them, but we have to make sure our animals can drink. On top of that, our well and the lines on our old farmhouse can easily freeze. We've insulated a lot of them, but we have to keep reserves of water just in case. Even with insulating and dripping faucets, there's still a chance it may freeze, and because farm life is what it is, ours did. So, our well broke like 4 days ago. And it was over $2,000 to get it replaced. But we spent $400. We spent $400 and did it ourselves. We replaced the pump and several pipes and the filter housing. And finally, it's going. We have water. It's been like camping for 4 days.
Yep.
But listen to that purr. Winter is not fun, but it's especially not fun when you're working with frozen water outside. Not an experience that I want to have to do again. But working on the farm, they keep happening. Our garden provides a good chunk of what we eat. Not just Britt and I, but all of our animals. Now we're in March and we're near the end of our winter storage. Since our animals aren't out grazing and foraging, our food bills go sky high. Supplemental food costs a lot more. Our pigs, chickens, ducks eat 3 meals a day instead of just one supplement in the morning. Our horses go through bales and bales of hay. Even our barn cats go through bags of food when they aren't out running around catching mice. Short days, cold winds, and high costs make winter seem so very long. But there are also some really beautiful parts. This is not working when you have dogs. It's very hard to make a snow angel. Also, winter means more snuggling with everyone, and that's a plus. It's a privilege to take care of our crew, even when we're doing it on a shoestring budget. We will make it through, and each time that I'm struggling and frustrated, I just remember, spring is just around the corner. Look, it's almost here.